Hello and welcome to this jewelry making course. In this course I will use lava stones and coral in order to make a pair of earrings. As findings, I will use some eye pins, and some fishhook ear wires, and also some jump rings. Whereas as tools I will use some cutting pliers, some round nose pliers, and some chain nose pliers. So let's begin. I will take one of those lava stones and I will take one of the eye pins and put the lava stone on the eye pin. Now I will cut a bit of the eye pin with the cutting pliers. This way. I will take the chain nose pliers and bend the pin to 90 degrees like this. Now I will take the round nose pliers and create a loop Now I will put the fishhook ear wire on the loop like this. I will close the loop and the first part of my earring is ready. Now I will take one of those jump rings. I will grab it. I will open it. And I will put the coral on the jump ring. I will put the jump ring through my earring and I will close the jump ring on the coral piece. And the first earring is ready. So this will be the first earring. And now let's make the second earring. I will take the lava stone, put the lava stone on the pin. I will cut the end of the pin with the cutting pliers, this way. Now I will take the chain nose pliers, bend the pin, like this. Now I will grab the end of the pin and start creating the loop, like this. I will put the fishhook ear wire on the loop and close the loop. Like this. And again I have made the first part of the earring. Now I will take the jump ring and open the jump ring, put the coral on the jump ring, then I put the jump ring through the rest of the earring that I have created, and I close. The jump ring this way. And I have also created the second earring. And now let's put the earrings like this. And as you can see, the two earrings are ready. So these are the finished earrings. I will show you how to make a pair of earrings using these decorative charms in the shape of a half moon and some beads. I have chosen some wooden beads in different colors, red, turquoise and the natural color of wood. Now let's talk about the tools. As you can see here, I have different types of pliers that I will use for these handmade earrings. These are the cutting pliers used for cutting the wire. I will also use the chain nose pliers. As you can see, they have this tip here and they have no teeth on the surface, on the inner surface, so that they do not scratch our findings. And these are used for opening and closing the jump rings and also for bending the wire. And the last pair of pliers that I wanted to show you are the round nose pliers. As you can see, they have this rounded tip here, which is used for making loops, like this loop here. And the last tool that I will use is this ring. It is the jump ring opener. So I will put the jump rings inside in these ridges here, and I will be able to open and to close my jump rings. So these jump rings. So they are made for the jump rings. And now the last step is to talk about the findings. As you can see here, I have my findings that I will use for this pair of earrings. So the first finding that I will talk about is this one. This is called the French ear wire or the fishhook ear wire, and it is used for hanging the earring into the ear, on the earlobe. The second item that I will use, finding that I will use, is this pin called the eye pin. So it's called the eye pin because it has this little loop here, and I will use it for the beads. I will put the beads on these pins. And the last finding that I will use is this jump ring. So I will use the jump ring to hang the metal charm on the earring. And now that we have talked about all these tools, let's start making the earrings. In order to make the first earring, I will take one of those pins and I will start putting the beads on the pin. So I will put the beads symmetrically. This way. So as you can see, I have added the beads, and now I will create the first loop. So as you can see, I have one loop here, and I will make another loop at this end of my pin. One aspect to take into consideration is that both loops must be in the same plane. So they shouldn't be one in this plane and the other in this plane, because they will not look aesthetic. This way I will grab, this is why I will grab the pin like this, and I will create the first loop. In order to make the first loop, I will grab my pin and bend it to 90 degrees. And in order to prevent the last bead from cracking, because it is a wooden bead, and it is also valid with other types of beads like glass beads, for example, they also crack very easily, I will leave about 1 millimeter distance between the place where I bend the pin and the last bead, so that the beads have a bit of space to move and there is no pressure from bending the pin on the beads. So let's bend the pin to 90 degrees in the same plane as the other loop here. So I bent the pin like this, and now I will take the cutting pliers and I will cut the end of my pin like this. So let's cut with the cutting pliers like this. So as you can see, I cut a bit of my pin. And now this pin is shorter here and I can make the loop. In order to make the loop, I will take the round nose pliers, grab the end of my loop and start turning the wire around my pliers. Before I close the loop, I take my French ear wire and put it on the loop like this. And now I can close the loop with the round nose pliers like this. So as you can see, my loops are both in the same plane like this, so that they look symmetrically. They are not twisted. So this is the first part of my earring. Now, now that we have reached this step, we also have to attach our half moon, our decoration. As I told you, in order to attach the charm, the metal charm, to the earring, I will use one of these findings, the jump rings. In order to open the jump ring, I will grab it with my pliers like this, and I will take the jump ring opener and open my jump ring. So as you can see, I have opened the jump ring like this, and now I will take the charm, put the charm on my jump ring like this, and I will also take my earring, the earring that I have made, and with the loop of my eye pin, I will put this loop on my jump ring, and now I will close the jump ring using the same tools, the jump ring opener and the pliers. this way. And now I have closed the jump ring. And my first earring is ready. So as you can see, this is a dangle earring. So it's an earring that you can wear, for example, at the beach. Now let's make the second earring. I will take the eye pin. Again, put the beads in the same order so that they look symmetrically. Like this. Now I will grab the eye of this eye pin like this, and take the pliers, and at a distance of about 1 millimeter I will bend the pin like this way. I make sure that both loops will be in the same plane, and now I will cut a bit of the wire here, so the end of the wire, with the cutting pliers. Like this. So I cut this bit of wire. I'll put it away. Now our pin is shorter here, and I can use the round nose pliers to create the loop. So I will grab the end of the pin and start turning the pin around the tip of my round nose pliers like this. And as you can see, I have created the loop, but I have not closed it yet. As you can see, both loops are in the same plane. So they are like this, in this plane. Not one like this and one like this. And now I will take the second fish hook ear wire, put it on our open loop, and I can close the loop now. With my pliers. And as you can see, I have created the second loop, and my fish hook ear wire is hanging on the pin, on the eye pin, like this. And this last step is to also attach the charm. I will take the jump ring, open the jump ring with the jump ring opener, put the charm on the jump ring, and I will put the eye pin on this jump ring too. So I hang on my open jump ring both the beads as well as the charm, the metal charm. And now I can close the jump ring, and my second earring is also ready. So as you can see, both earrings are ready now. And as an important detail to mention is that you should always be attentive so that your fish hook ear wires are pointing in opposite directions. So one should point to the left, one should point to the right, so that your earrings look symmetrically, so that your charms always are symmetrical. So as you can see, it is very simple to make a pair of earrings like this, because you only need some charms and some beads and a few findings. So I hope you liked this jewelry making tutorial and that you know how to make a simple pair of dangle earrings now. I will show you how to make a pair of earrings using these lava stones and a few findings. I will use some head pins and some fishhook ear wires. We shall also need some tools, and in order to make these earrings I will need some chain nose pliers, these chain nose pliers, round nose pliers and cutting pliers. So let's start making the earrings. The first step will be to take one of those pins, those head pins, and I will put the lava stone on the head pin. I will grab the pin and bend it like this. I will take the cutting pliers and cut a bit of the pin like this way. Now I will take the round nose pliers, grab the tip of the pin and start rolling. So I will open the loop like this. I will take the fishhook ear wire, put it on this loop like this, and I will close the loop. And the first earring is ready. Now I will take the second pin, put the lava stone on the pin. I will take the cutting pliers and cut the end of the pin. Grab the chain nose pliers and bend the pin to 90 degrees, like this. I will take the round nose pliers and start creating the loop. Before I close the loop, I put the fishhook ear wire on the loop. Now I will close the loop. And the second earring is also ready. So the earrings are both ready. So these are the finished lava stone earrings.